Hi students, today we are going to discuss about the special cases in parallelogram law vector addition. That is case 1. When two vectors are in a same direction. When two vectors are in same direction. That is nothing but the vectors are in parallel. Here let us consider the vector is here p bar and this vector is here q bar. Both vectors are in same direction, then the resultant is nothing but r bar here. Here theta becomes 0 here. If theta becomes 0 degrees, then cos 0 is equal to 1, sin 0 degrees is equal to 0. Okay, and we know that the formula for magnitude of the resultant in a parallelogram r is equal to root over p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Okay, now substitute the values, that is root over p square plus q square plus 2pq cos 0 degrees. Cos 0 is 1, means we are getting p square plus q square plus 2pq. It is in the form of p plus q whole square. Therefore, we are getting p plus q. Therefore, resultant is p plus q when two vectors are in same direction. Then the direction of the resultant tan alpha equal, you know the formula, q sin theta by p plus q cos theta here, that is equal to q sin 0 degrees by p plus q cos 0 degrees. Sin 0 0 0 and anything 0. Therefore, alpha we are getting 0 degrees. Okay. Now second case, case 2. When two vectors are in opposite direction, are acting in opposite direction, that is nothing but anti-parallel. Okay, and now this is the vector p bar and the vector q bar is like this. These are in opposite direction, then the resultant is in the direction of p bar, which has greater magnitude. Therefore, here theta becomes here 180 degrees anti-parallel. Cos 180 is minus 1. Sin 180 degrees is 0. You know already very well. Therefore, resultant r is equal to root over p square plus q square plus 2pq cos 180. Cos 180 is minus 1. Then we are writing p square plus q square plus 2pq into minus 1. Then we are getting root over p square plus q square minus 2pq. Then we are writing p minus q whole square. This is, therefore resultant we are getting plus or minus of p minus q. And now we are going to find out the direction also. Tan alpha is equal to q sin 180 by p plus q cos 180 degrees. Sin 180 is 0, nothing but here we are also getting alpha value is becomes 0 degrees and r is becomes plus or minus p minus q. Now case 3. When two vectors are perpendicular to each other. When two vectors are perpendicular to each other. Okay, this is the p bar vector and this is the q bar vector and the resultant is r bar like this and the angle of the direction is alpha. Then here theta becomes how much here? 90 degrees. Then cos 90 0 and sin 90 is 1. Now we are writing the formula r is equal to root over p square plus q square plus 2pq cos 90 degrees. That is equal to root over p square plus q square cos 90 0. 0 into 2pq 0. Then we are getting r is equal to root over p square plus q square. And now tan alpha is equal to q into sin theta is 90 degrees, sin 90 by p plus q cos 90 degrees, that is q into sin 90, q by cos 90 0 means q by p. Therefore tan alpha we are getting here q by p. That implies alpha we are writing tan inverse of q by p. Therefore alpha nothing but tan inverse of q by p, and r is nothing but root over p square plus q square, and the two vectors are perpendicular. Now case 4. If magnitudes of p and q are equal, if magnitudes of p and q are equal, and angle between them is 90 degrees. That is, if theta is equal here 90 degrees and p is equal to q here. Okay, the magnitudes of the p bar and q bar are equal. Then r square is equal to, we are writing p square plus 2p square cos theta. Why I am writing like this here means in place of q also I am substituting p square plus 2p square, p into p square, 2p square cos theta. That is nothing but 2p square plus and cos 90. Cos 90 is how much here? 0 degrees. Therefore this term becomes 0. Then we are getting r square is equal to 2p square. Then r is equal to, we are getting root 2p. Or when we are substituting in place of q, then we are getting r is equal to root 2q. Okay, this is the resultant. And now tan alpha we are writing. Tan alpha is here q into sin 90 by here writing q plus q cos here in place of q we are writing p means p sin 90 by p plus p cos 90 degrees. That implies p sin 90 degrees is 1, p by p cos 90. Cos 90 0 means we are getting p by p means 1. Therefore alpha is equal to, we are getting 45 degrees. Here tan alpha is equal to 1. For 1 it is becomes 45 degrees tan. Therefore alpha equal to 45 degrees we are writing. Now case 5. If magnitudes of p and q are equal and theta is the angle between them, therefore theta is equal to theta, then we are writing here r square as p square plus 2p square cos theta. That is here p square plus p square 2p square into cos theta. Here we have to common 2p square. Then we are getting 1 plus cos theta, and we know the 2p cos theta in trigonometric, from the trigonometry it is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 into 2 here we are getting 4p square cos square theta by 2, and from left side we are writing r square. Therefore r we are getting, do the root on both sides, take the square, it is going to get root, that we are getting it, we are going to get 2p into cos theta by 2. This is the resultant. Now when you are writing the magnitude, then we are writing the magnitude here. Therefore q into p means here, q means p into sin theta by p plus p cos theta. Then you have to common p into sin theta by p into 1 plus cos theta. P get cancelled. We are getting sin theta by 1 plus cos theta. Already we know that 1 plus cos theta means 2 cos square theta by 2 we are writing. 2 sin theta means 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 from trigonometric function. Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. Sin theta means 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 by 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 to get cancelled, cos function get cancelled. We are getting sin theta by 2 by cos theta by 2. Then we are getting tan theta by 2. Okay, sin by cos. Therefore, tan alpha equal to tan theta by 2 we are getting. Therefore, alpha is equal to, here it is theta by 2. When the magnitudes of the two vectors P and Q are equal and the angle between them is theta, the resultant is 2P into cos theta by 2 and the angle is theta by 2. Now, and last case is case 6. If the magnitudes of R, P and Q vectors are equal and theta is the angle between the vectors, then we are getting R square is equal to R square plus 2R square cos theta. Here R square plus R square, 2R square plus 2R square into cos theta. That common 2R square, we are getting 1 plus cos theta. Here. When you bring the R square left hand side, R square minus 2R square is equal to 2R square cos theta minus R square is equal to 2R square cos theta. R square get cancelled. Cos theta is equal to, we are getting minus 1 by 2. It becomes minus 1 by 2 cos function is 120 degrees. Therefore, theta is equal to how much here? 120 degrees. Okay, we are getting the theta value. Then the direction tan alpha is equal to Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. Then in place of R also we are writing Q also we are writing R. R sin theta is how much here? 120. Or otherwise I am substituting like this, R plus R into cos theta. Now common the R value in numerator denominator and get cancelled. We are getting tan alpha equal to sin theta by 1 plus cos theta. This already in case 5 we are getting like this. And for this the answer is sin theta by 2 means nothing but tan theta by 2 will come. Okay. Here tan theta is getting 120. Therefore 120 degrees by 2, that is equal to tan 60 degrees. Therefore tan alpha is equal to how much here? 60. Therefore alpha equal to how much here? 60 degrees. Okay, the direction of the resultant is alpha is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.